Live the outdoor dream with the Argo, the ultimate amphibious all-season off-road vehicle designed for the serious hunter. You'll travel easily through deep mud and rugged terrain, and the Argo is big enough to carry your game out of the bush. Crossing water is a cinch with the Argo's self-propelling tires. The amphibious Argo floats and seats 4 passengers on water and 6 on land. Enjoy the double benefits of owning an Argo, combining the features of an ATV and a boat. The Argo 8x8 Avenger combines comfort and durability with innovative and unique features. Power to all 8 wheels gives optimum performance in challenging terrain. 25-inch rawhide 3 tires, an aggressive tread pattern and lug size provide excellent traction and make it easy to overcome obstacles. In addition, the Avenger features ergonomic handlebar steering, comfortable seating, and ample legroom. Crossing ponds and streams is easy, and you'll remain clean and dry. Seasonal or year-round flooding of your hunting trails won't stop your operation any longer. The Argo will transport you and your passengers through swamps, mud, and streams to get you to your favorite hunting spot. You can scout for game in natural and remote areas. The Avenger's approach and departure angles make it easy to access water in steep riverbanks. When traveling in water, make sure that you always wear approved personal flotation devices. The aggressive paddles on the large tires allow for a speed of 2.5 miles per hour in the water and provide excellent flotation. With the Argo's mobility, you can discover unexplored territory and get to places others can only dream of. The amphibious Argo will propel you and your friends across water to reach quiet and isolated hunting spots. The Argo also moves through snow. It's like having a snowmobile or snow machine. Rubber tracks are recommended for improved performance in deep snow. The new lightweight rubber track system is highly durable and features an endless belt track design. You'll enjoy the exceptional traction and side hill capability as well as good turning performance. The 18-inch wide track width provides low ground pressure of less than 0.8 psi, and its low rolling resistance makes it a wise choice in environmentally sensitive areas. The Argo all-season vehicle gets you to your cabin or favorite hunting area any time of the year, and you won't get stuck even after a heavy snowstorm. Many famous hunters and television producers rely on the versatile capabilities of the Argo. T.J. Schwanke, outdoor writer and host of Outdoor Quest Television. Rich Mellon, filmmaker and also host of Outdoor Quest Television. Neil Sears from Southern Outdoor Experience. BJ from BJ Outdoors. Jim Shockey from Pacific Rim Guide Outfitters. Klaus Gretzmacher from Northern Lights Film Productions. And Tim Grounds, world champion goose hunter. The names of Tim and Hunter Grounds are synonymous with goose calls, goose calling, and goose hunting. Tim began guiding professionally at the Crab Orchard Wildlife Refuge as a young teen. He has been a creative force in the goose call industry and a champion caller for 4 decades. He is a member of the Legends of the Outdoor Hall of Fame and is a teacher of the sport he loves so much. Both Tim and Hunter own and operate Tim Grounds Champion Calls Incorporated and the Tim and Hunter Grounds Goose Club in Southern Illinois. Setting decoys in the swamps and lakes would be impossible for Tim without his amphibious Argo. It helps Tim and his crew to position the many goose decoys in and around the waters, set up and maintain the blinds, and to bring the hunters to their location. BJ, from BJ Outdoor Television, is an expert on wild boar hunting. The wild boars are nocturnal animals and become active just after sunset. They travel in larger groups and are in constant search for food.
We're going to look in the areas where they bedded down last night. Usually they bed down under spruce and places like that. They feel more safe when they're under cover than they do out in the open in these hardwoods. So we're going to move this way till we get to those spruce where they seem to congregate and bed down.
Most of these hunts take place during the winter months in the Dakotas, and BJ and his team rely on Argo vehicles when only the best is good enough in these harsh snow conditions.
Yeah, very old. That's a good one. The other two aren't. The other ones aren't.
The hunter is expected to shoot on the fly, which makes this an even more interesting hunt.
Coming toward us. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Everybody thinks that these animals aren't tough. I shot this boar with a 45-70. Didn't stop him. I mean, he ended up laying down about 100 yards away.
One of the things we're doing is we come to a place where the good Russian boars are, and that's, you can be the best hunter in the world, but you still have to go where the good animals and the good fish are. Plus, we use really good equipment. You can see we use that Argo to drag this thing out. Just a hell of a machine with those tracks on it. There's nothing that stops us. You can go anywhere with
it. Rich Mellon, together with his wife Sandy, and TJ and Kim Schwanke, hosts of the Outdoor Quest television series, know a few things about the Argo. Rich even had to pull his own pickup truck over the muddy road with his Argo. Rich took his Avenger deep into the woods of northern Alberta, the land of large trophy animals, but also of mean bogs and deep, muddy creeks. No job is too big for the Avenger, and soon the entire camp is moved 30 miles into the bush. Once the tent and stove are set up, it's time to cut and split firewood for the next days and to haul it back to camp. Joining Rich was his son, who went on his first ever moose and elk hunt and who was eager to learn from Dad the proper calling technique. Not even the early snowfall could stop their hunting trip, which was rewarded with a fine trophy elk. Once the hunt is over and everyone is back on solid ground, the Argo is easily stowed away and trailered back home. Jim Shockey, world-renowned hunter, author, filmmaker, and big game outfitter, is the latest member of the Argo owner family. Throughout his guiding areas, Jim has replaced his horses with a fleet of Argo vehicles which he uses to move hunters, guides, and gear around the hunting territories and to bag trophy animals. One of his operations, called the Pacific Rim Guide Outfitters, is specialized in first-class trophy black bear hunts. Today, we have the rare opportunity to join Jim on one of his exciting hunts. The Pacific Rim area on the west coast of Vancouver Island is well known for the high density of large black bears. Often one can spot 20 to 30 bears per day. Close encounters are the routine and give guide and hunter the opportunity to select strong and mature animals. It seems Jim and his hunter are stalking a big bear, so let's be quiet and cut right into the action.
Get a solid ground. Okay. And whenever you're ready,
okay.
Squeeze it off.
Ready? Okay, Jim.
What a job of getting us here. He's long enough to get down here.
Oh, what a hike.
Oh, he's a beauty. He's over 7 foot square.
All right, Jim, that is a great bear. Wow.
Congratulations. Perfect
Look
shot.
at this.
You had to shoot so quick, too.
Oh, man.
How about that? Right in the old growth on Vancouver Island?
That's right. Wonderful. What a wonderful.
The dense bush and tall grass on the west coast make it very difficult for bushwalking. But with the Argo, this is not a problem. This is a very special and memorable hunt for Jim and his 16-year-old son, Bradlin. It is Bradlin's first ever bear hunt. Best to be quiet now, and let's see if it is successful.
Watch the safety. We don't care. You might have to lay down on the grass, eh? If he starts to come. But I think he's going to go on the other side of that look. Keep really low. Maybe he goes behind that log. Can you see him at all? No, wait. Look behind the log. Wait till he's behind the log. The safety off. Yeah, safety off. Wait, okay, I'm going to make him turn. Hold on a second. You ready? There. Shoot him. Yeah.
Wow, what a trophy! And most of all, an experience which father and son will never forget. 1,000 miles to the north lies another of Jim's hunting outfits. The Yukon is famous for its Dall sheep and grizzly bears, but every hunter's dream is to bag a giant Yukon-Alaska bull moose. These majestic animals roam the valleys and riverbanks, and with September comes the rutting season, and the bull moose can easily be called. What makes the following hunt so special is the choice of weapon of Jim's hunter, the traditional bow and arrow. Let's hear it from Jim, the hunter.
100 yards away, Jim says we're going to wait for a couple of minutes here and see what the bull's going to do.
The big question was, would it come into calling? Now, we didn't realize it at the time, but he'd been in a fight. He was all bruised up. And once they've been beat up by another bull moose, they're not quite so inclined to come into a cow call or a bull grunt for sure. Fortunately for us, that bull moose had a great big libido. So as soon as he heard the calling, he started coming in. I mean, our answer was right away. Just walk, walk, walk. He started coming right towards us. Now with a rifle, this hunt was already over. I mean, we'd have had that great big bull down. that bull just came closer and closer. I mean, close the distance, not in any kind of a rush. And your heart pounds. I mean, the moose hunting is about as exciting as it gets. Any big game animal in the world, moose put them toe-to-toe with anything. It was really exciting. When that bull started displaying, I mean, it was so exciting. The thing was, though, I didn't know if we should move closer in or wait to see if he went behind that alder run. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he'd go through it, come towards us, come right at us, or whether it would go through the alder run to the far side. And that happened to be the choice it made. Now I started getting really nervous. That bull's going to get away. So we gave a bull grunt, just a bruh. And you see the bull's demeanor change instantly. Before it was cow calls, he was looking for a little bit of love. Now it's a bull grunt. And he knows what that means. It means there's another bull who's going to be in for a fight.
Right there. Take your time. Right there. He's up. His weight's on this leg. That's it.
Right in the heart, Jim. You got him right in the heart.
All right.
The hunt is over. And what a hunt it was. Hard to say who of the two Jims is prouder, the hunter or the guide. The Argo, the ultimate choice when it comes to hunting vehicles. Professionals trust the Argo when performance, reliability, and toughness is needed. See it for yourself. Visit your Argo dealer and take a machine for a test drive. You won't be disappointed.